Diego Corrales. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Been in the lab with him a little bit. Just a little bit. Feel like he's better at featherweight than he is at lightweight. So let's see. Rosalie.
Fighting under the candlelight. Welcome to Diego Corrales, a multi-time world champion in 2 weight divisions. You don't get a more entertaining. There can only be one, Loma.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of...
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they... Here we go for round 1. They both want the knockout. That counter shot lands. That jab won't score. And that right jab just misses. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Uh-oh, Lomachenko just got rocked. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. These two fighters are made for one another. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round. Here we go for round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Right uppercut can't find a home. Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter shot. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. That swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Got him there. has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. And around. On to the third. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punching. The right hook just missed. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. At this point, here we go to the fourth round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The straight right just misses. These two were made for each other. Good counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Parries that jab away. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That jab misses. Perfect counter lands. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Throws the jab but does not score. He threw a punch and just got countered. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. Talk about a one. There's the bell to start round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Missing with the hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They exchange punches. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Catch and shoot. And he just missed with that left jab. They have no respect for each other's punching power. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different. There's the bell to start round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Straight right just misses. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That uppercut can't get through. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They better start respecting each other's punching power. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here. Round 7, here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Punch, counter punch. How about that time counter shot? The straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. They blocked the left there. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. After what we saw in that last round. And there's the bell for round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And this is with the straight left. Punch, counter punch. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
No rest for the weary. Fantastic punch. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
This is the last thing we expected.
Fight, man.
What a fight, what a style, what a pace.
Good shit.
To get a unanimous decision, that is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.